Hey everybody, so I'm finally getting around to doing my old wives' tale video. I said I was going to do this on Monday of this week, and today's Wednesday, but on Monday I came down with this crazy headache. It had started like some on Sunday and then Monday, and I still had a little bit on Tuesday, but I'll go in more into that on my pregnancy vlog for the end of the week. But yeah, I'm so sorry it took me so long, and I'm just excited to be doing this and getting it up because on Friday we're going to be finding out what we're having. Friday at 9:30 a.m. we'll be able to take all these old wives' tales that I'm about to tell you guys and see exactly which ones were right, which ones were wrong, and which ones were, you know, just some of them are kind of silly and some of them don't really have any, you know, credibility behind them, but they're fun to do anyway. And the way I'm going to do this is, so it doesn't take me all night to edit and get this up because I want to get it up for you guys, is I'm going to do all the question and answer type things first, and then I'll do the ones where I have video clips for, like my IntelliGender, my red cabbage test, and the wedding ring on a string test. I'll insert all those video clips at the end so you can see all those. And I compiled a list of 26 different ones, different old wives' tales that I had found online. I found these by watching your YouTube videos. So there's tons and tons and tons of old wives' tales out there, and I just didn't pick every single one of them because I would have been here all night. So I'm going to go ahead and start with question 1, and this one is the baby's heart rate. It is said to be that if your baby's heart rate is above 140 beats per minute, you're having a little girl, and if it's below 140 beats per minute, you're having a little boy. And at 8 weeks was the first time we ever got to hear the baby's heart rate, and that's the one I'm going to go off of, and the doctor told us it was 165 beats per minute, so according to that old wives' tale, we're having a little girl. Question number 2. The shape of my belly. This question is kind of opposite of what I've always heard. This one says that if you're carrying high with a big round belly, you're having a girl, and if you're carrying low with a belly that sticks straight out, you're having a boy. And I always thought it was the opposite. I always thought that if you're carrying low, it was a girl, high, it was a boy. But like I said, some of these questions are bogus, or some of them don't have much credibility behind them, but they're fun to do anyway, whatever. But the answer for that one, if we're going by how it's read here, we're having a boy. I'm definitely carrying a lot lower. Nothing really comes up too high except for just my fat. If I smooth that out, it's definitely all baby, all down here. So, yeah, definitely a little boy for that question number 2. Question 3 is the is acne. It says here, if you have acne while pregnant, it's a girl. It's thought that acne during pregnancy is caused by extra hormones. And then if you don't have acne, you know, that's said to be a boy. And I definitely have acne throughout this pregnancy, all in my hormone area, all down here, and it's just crazy. So definitely a girl for that question. Let's see. Question 4 is cravings. People believe that if you are craving salty foods while pregnant, you can count on having a boy. If you crave sweets, fruit, or orange juice, you're having a little girl. And definitely, no doubt about it, I have been craving sweets and fruit this entire pregnancy. I would rather eat sweets and baked goods and have fruit all day long than eat regular meals. So definitely girl for that one. Let's see, number 5 is, this is one I actually just heard about, and I'm surprised that I actually found it when I'm doing some research on this. It's not really, doesn't really have a name, but they call it, I guess, skin under your eye, or whatever, I don't know. But I heard this actually from a friend before I had found it online, and she just sent it to me on Facebook saying, you know, it was correct for her, it was correct for her and for 12 of her girlfriends that she knew in the past years. And she's actually pregnant right now and just found out that she's having a little girl. So basically what you do is you look in the mirror and you look under your left eye and you look under your right eye, like pull your eyelids down here, and just if you have a V or a Y shape vein or something underneath your eye, underneath your pupil at the bottom, then it's said to be a boy or a girl. Left side it's a girl, right side it's a boy. And I'll insert a picture now. And that, as you can see, is definitely a girl. No doubt about it. Clear V shape right there. And it actually hasn't gone away. I checked last week and it's still there, clear as day. It hasn't changed. So that's pretty awesome. So definitely girl for that one. Let's see. Question number 6. If your legs get really, really big, you're having a boy. If your legs stay in shape and lean, it's a girl. I've never heard of this one. I found it, again, just found it online. And for this one, I would definitely have to say boy, I guess. This one's kind of unknown, undecided. Only because my hips are getting bigger, not necessarily my legs. My hips and my butt seem to have gained some weight back there, but not necessarily my legs. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say boy for this one, only because I have gained weight. It's not exactly the same as it was before pregnancy. So I'll go ahead and just say boy. Let's see. Question 7, moodiness. This one's kind of funny, the way they worded it, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say it exactly as I found it online. It says, if you're really moody, you're having a girl, since you have another amount of extra girl hormones in you. Your pregnancy will make you smile if you're having a boy, because there's a little penis inside you. I think that's just silly the way they worded it, but whatever. And that one definitely has to go to girl, because I've had mood swings since day one. Kind of go up and down from being happy to being sad to being, just angry about nothing. So yes, definitely girl for that one. Let's see. Number 8 is the Chinese gender prediction chart. And if you guys don't know how to already do this, you're supposed to use your lunar age, not your actual age. Basically what that means is just add a year to your age you are now, or the age you were when you conceived. And for me, I had just turned 25. So add a year, 26, because I conceived in May, my birthday's in March, so we'll go ahead and add a year to 25 and make it 26. And then it's the month that you conceived, and I conceived, as I just said, in May. So according to the Chinese gender chart that I looked at, and again, there's multiple out there, some are fake, some are real, so you never really know, but according to the one I looked at, let's see, just lost my place. According to the one I looked at, it's supposed to have 90% accuracy, and is, let's see, I got girl for mine. Excuse me. Yes, like I said, I got girl for mine. And hopefully it's right, because that would be pretty awesome. And because I really want a girl. Let's see. Number 9, it says mom's beauty. Basically, if you're having a girl, your beauty disappears during pregnancy. It said that girl steals mother's beauty. If you think that you have never looked more beautiful, a little boy it is. And again, I haven't heard this one. It was more worded as to if your hair is more, voluminous and shiny and lustrous and all that good stuff, that it's supposed to be a boy. And if it's flat and dull and doesn't do anything, then it's a girl. So I guess that's kind of where they're going with this one, but they kind of worded it differently. And for that one, it's definitely has to be boy, because I don't feel all that pretty. My skin's oily, my hair's kind of just whatever, and yeah, I definitely just feel kind of blah. So definitely boy for that one. Let's see. Hold on a second. Okay. Number 10. Dreams of the sex of the baby. And they say, you know, that if your subconscious is telling you, if you're dreaming whether you're having a little boy or a little girl, that it's somewhere deep down inside you that actually can turn out to be correct. And I honestly, not a lie, I have not had a dream of the sex of this baby. I've had dreams about having a baby and giving birth and having a baby in my life and all of those things, but it's never known what the gender is. So I have no idea. Maybe I'm not, I don't know. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. But, so I guess we're going to have to just go with unknown for that one. No points for either side. Let's see. Number 11, clumsy versus graceful. If pregnant women are graceful throughout her pregnancy, she's having a girl. If she becomes clumsy, she's having a boy. Definitely boy for this one. I have what they call butterfingers since like week 6. I just pretty much was dropping everything. I was just running into stuff, bruising myself. It was just crazy. So definitely boy for this one. And that's one of the main reasons I actually went out and got an OtterBox case for my cell phone, because I just started dropping it all of a sudden. And normally I'm pretty good with that kind of stuff. It was hitting the floor, and I was afraid I was going to drop it in the sink when I was in the bathroom, or you know, whatever. Something was going to happen and it was going to break. So I went out and got an OtterBox to keep it protected. So definitely boy for that one. Number 12, side you most rest on. If a pregnant woman prefers to lay on her left side, she's having a boy. If she prefers resting on her right side, she's having a girl. And I've always kind of been a stomach sleeper, but if it's always kind of been facing toward my right, laying on my stomach kind of with my leg up a little bit, so it wasn't really on my side. But since pregnancy, I've been more definitely on my just right side, trying to stay there and, you know, working on not waking up on my stomach. But as the weeks go by, I'm finding it that, you know, it's harder to lay on my stomach, and then I end up with those round ligament pains and all that stuff. So I'm using my body pillow now. Anyways, I'm definitely laying more on my right side. And that, let's see. Ooh, that one is said to be girl then. I just am totally brain dead today, you guys. If it wasn't for me writing all these down, I probably wouldn't even have any idea where I am right now. Let's see. So girl for that one. I definitely, you know, lay on my right side more. Question 13. Dad's weight gain. If the dad-to-be gains weight while you're pregnant, it's a girl. If he doesn't gain weight, you're having a boy. I would definitely have to say girl for this one, because like I said in the cravings portion of this video, I have been craving sweets. So I've been, you know, baking a lot and doing a lot of things. So my husband actually said he's gained a few pounds because of the way I have been eating. So definitely girl for this one. Number 14, the breast test. If pregnant woman's left breast is larger than her right breast, she's having a girl. If the right's larger, then it's a boy. And definitely girl for this one. I've been left side dominant this entire pregnancy. More sensation in my left, more everything in my left, and even, you know, larger on my left. So definitely girl for that one. Let's see. Old Wives' Tale number 15. What do you think? It's said to be that 71% of the time the mom-to-be knows what she's having from the start. And from the start, I've thought this was a little girl. I just kind of always had that gut feeling. I don't know if it stems from the fact that I want a girl. Always wanted a girl first. I just have been obsessed with having a little girl in my life. So I don't know if that plays a role, but definitely from the beginning thought this was a girl. Let's see. I lost my place again, you guys. Okay. Number 16, morning sickness. If you had a smooth pregnancy with no morning sickness, it's a boy. If you were sick or felt nauseous during your pregnancy, count on a girl. Definitely boy for this one. I never once had a day where I felt nauseous longer than a minute if I ate, and then I never once had any kind of, I never threw up, nothing like that. So definitely boy for this one, and I'm happy to say that. Number 17, your areolas. If your areolas have darkened, it's a boy. If they haven't, it's a girl. And mine have definitely gotten darker. Even my husband said that just, gosh, that's probably 6+ weeks ago now. But definitely have darker areolas and just nipples in general. So boy all the way for that one. Number 18. Protein. When a pregnant woman craves meat or cheese, or so, count on a boy. If not, count on a girl. And I haven't been craving anything but sweet stuff this whole time, so definitely girl for that one. I mean, I eat meat, I eat cheese, I eat all that stuff, but it's nothing that I'm like have to have right now. So definitely girl. Number 19. Are your feet colder now than when you were pregnant? If so, you might be having a little boy. If your feet have stayed the same before pregnancy and during, you're having a little girl. And definitely girl for this one. I have never noticed a change in my feet, hot, cold, or anything. So they pretty much stayed exactly the same. So girl for that one. Number 20. Headaches. If you're having headaches, you might be carrying a boy. Doesn't say anything about, you know, so I guess if you're not having headaches, you could be carrying a girl. And in the beginning, I wasn't having any headaches, so I don't know, but just in the last like week, I've had, maybe week and a half, I've had multiple headaches. So very confusing to me, but just because of that, I'm going to have to give this one to boy. Number 21, baby names. It said that if you can only think of specific names for a boy or a girl, that you'll have that you will have that particular sex. And since day one, or even before getting pregnant, we've always had an absolute set mind that if we have a little boy, it'll be a junior. So it would be Timothy Scott Jr. And so I would definitely have to give this one to boy, because I have girl names picked out. I have 2 that I'm still tossing around, and so they're not officially decided on. So I'm going to have to give this one to boy. Number 22, urine. What color is your pee? If it's bright yellow, you will have a little boy. If your urine is dull yellow, plan on a girl. This one's kind of iffy. Because I take a B complex every day, it actually makes my pee really bright neon yellow. But that only lasts half the day. And then after that, it goes back to normal, and it looks pretty dull yellow to me. So without medication, it's dull yellow. So I'm going to have to give this one to girl. Let's see. All right. That's all the question and answer portions that I have. Now I'm going to go ahead and insert clips of my all the other videos that I have for the last 3 Old Wives' Tales. Okay, so this is going to be the old Intelligender Old Wives' Tale. I guess it's not really an Old Wives' Tale. It's kind of a new technology sort of a thing, but I guess it's called an Old Wives' Tale just because it's not 100%. So I'm going to go ahead and insert the video of the results I got from my Intelligender. Alright guys, so I walk in and look at what I see. Definitely a boy result. That cannot get any darker. And this is at eye level. And it's definitely not this color, orange in any way. So definitely a boy result. Alright, so as you can see, Intelligender was an absolute clear as day boy result. Nothing, I don't think you could have gotten any more boy than that. So another one for boy. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and insert the video clip of the results that my husband and I got when we did my red cabbage gender prediction test at 10 weeks. Yes, so here it is. Alright, so cabbage water is done being boiled. I've strained it into a big bowl, and then I separated it into equal parts of the cabbage water and my pee. So, honey, will you come hold the camera? Okay. Ready? Do the cabbage water first. It's very purple, you guys, so I don't know if this is going to change at all, but I guess we'll see. No change. That's definitely a girl result. Alright, so results for red cabbage test were definitely girl, as you saw. It was never even changed, not even a little bit. Alright, so now I'm going to insert the clip of us doing the wedding ring on a string test, which we actually just did 5 minutes ago. So if you see my computer in the background, that's why. So here we go. Going anywhere? Looks like it's going in a circle, kind of.
It's just going back and forth.
Oh yeah, I guess if you look at the shadow on my stomach. Alright, looks like it's definitely going back and forth. Alright, so as you guys saw, the string kind of was bouncing around all over the place in the beginning, and then it started to move up and down my stomach more than in a circle. And you can see it more by looking at the shadow on my stomach. So according to the question that I read online, says that if it moves up and down your stomach, you're said to be having a little girl. And if it does a circle, it's said to be a boy. So that one is another girl. Yay. Alright, so that's all 25 questions for my old wives' tale gender predictions. Again, we will find out what we're having on Friday at 9:30. And I guess we'll go ahead and tally up everything if you guys didn't see on the screen there. We have 1 inconclusive. We have 8 for boy and 16 for girl. Or was it 17? I don't know. Definitely girl 1 overall. So I guess we'll have to wait and see if they were right. I'll talk to you guys soon, and I hope you enjoyed this. Bye.